330e had some sound impressions now with this back silencer removed. I will show you. Let's get to this roundabout. Sounds really nice.
Na 200 meter links afslaan met Maastrichterbaan in.
Just a quick sound bite that gives you a little bit of impression.
Na 100 meter
Have a great day all. So another foundering car.
Zo meteen rechts afslaan.
And this is a special one because this is from the 330e of my wife. She cut her finger and she asked me to drive it to work, and also now I'm taking the car with me again. Of course, because I have to go to work as well. And this is a BMW out of 2016, a 330e with an M performance package. And this is a lovely car. The newest iteration.
Na 300 meter rechts afslaan met viaductweg in.
Of the BMW is now both with a 330e and 320e, and this gives you the performance of that 330 range. You have the 330i, 330d, and 330e. 330i is the gasoline equivalent, and then you have the 330d, which is the diesel equivalent, of course, and this one is the combined.
Na 300 meter links afslaan de A2 op.
Combined gasoline and electric engine that you have equipped here. And the funny thing is they have a gasoline engine that is detuned. So it could have a lot more horsepower, but they reduced it so that you have the electric engine together to get to the performance of a normal 330i, which is the gasoline equivalent. But once you remove these reductions, for example by chip tuning or whatever, you can have like more than 100 horsepower gains, which are enormous.
Links.
Even more enormous are the gains that can be made with that new 320e. And why is that? There's even a more reduced, so detuned version of the same engine. So you get, instead of this, which has 186 or 192 or something like that.
Na 100 meter links rijden de A2 naar Amsterdam op.
Engine, it has like 160, 163 horsepower, and also the overboost function of the 330i is now reduced. It's not there in the 320i, so 320e. So the overboost function of the 330e is not present in the 320e. So they have managed to reduce some of the features to give it less horsepower and to put something
Nu links rijden.
below the 330e, but those are just some minor reductions. If you would use this car's engine capacity to its full capacity, you would also be very close in the performance if you tune both automobiles. Now you hear that the gasoline engine is also kicking in. This one has one modification to the exhaust system why it sounds a lot deeper. So you have resonators. This car has at the back even two. I think they have more if you go upstream, so towards the engine. And they have removed one to give it a more deeper bassy sound. Also, what's very nice about this car is that you have the benefits of an electric car for small trips, so reducing gasoline consumption, also costs. Also, you get better road tax in the Netherlands. So that's half of a normal car of this weight. So that's a benefit. And you also have, for example, if you have small trips, you don't have to warm up the engine because the electric engine can do this all by itself. This electric engine is part of the gearbox, so it is really nicely interwoven in this gearbox. And this gearbox has once in gasoline mode, it has 8 speeds. That's also fantastic. So you have a very nice automatic shifting gearbox that just does what it has to do, and with finesse, I must say. And this extra burble that this exhaust gives finishes this package, because it has all kinds of M performance parts. So all the spoilers on the front, on the back, but also the side skirts. It has that ducktail back spoiler. It has carbon mirror caps. A really nice, fantastic looking vehicle. And it also has an M performance suspension setup, which is even lowered a lot more. It also has this M performance brake package, which is big brakes. So a fantastic driving package, I must say. Also, it has a good balance between luxury and silence on one hand, and on the other hand you could have fun and still be an enthusiast driver. If you look at the drivetrain of this 3 Series, it's very mature. It also is very nice and direct, because it also has big rims, so the tire walls are reduced even more. So you have a very direct feeling, and also because of the sport suspension, even lowered more. Of course, you have to take care with speed bumps, but that's with a lowered car, of course. But even though this car weighs quite a lot, it doesn't feel sluggish at all. It feels very direct. Of course, a BMW 3 Series without all that weight will feel even more direct, but this feels very well planted, especially with all these modifications. It's in performance even better. The tuning potential of this car is between 350 380 horsepower stage 1, which is ridiculously a lot. But I also mentioned why this is the case, because the engine was detuned by purpose and can now be de-restricted. But with that kind of performance and the added torque of an electric engine, be seeing 650, 700 Newton meters of torque, which gives this car a very nice performance, especially with this 8-speed gearbox, which is a lot faster than you could shift manually. But also you have 8 gears, so you can keep the engine on boil all the time if you wish to do so. So a very nice driving package. I'm also proud that my wife she took this leap and got this very nice car. The other thing is that this car is in black, and normally it could be a little bit of boring color, but because of this car is so covered with spoilers and so low and very big rims and all the other stuff, this black color offers a little bit of discreet look. Instead of, for example, if this would be in green or yellow or gold or whatever, it would be very hard to miss it. And now you can have a little bit more subtlety to this car, which I think is a very good win. If this car was not looking as it would, I think my wife would have gone for a purple or blue or green one instead. But that gives you some of the background. There are also clips on my channel about this, the sound of this exhaust system. Check them out. It's a very nice car. I hope you liked this video. Foundering Car out.